Would Robert Saleh be a better coach than Kyle Shanahan? I do think it's going to be interesting to compare Kyle Shanahan and Robert Saleh when they leave each other, because I believe that Robert Saleh is a better big picture guy. It is a better leader of men than Kyle. I do. But that doesn't mean he's going to be a more successful head coach, because Saleh is always going to be at the mercy of his offensive coordinator. I don't know who Robert Saleh's offensive coordinator is. If it's Rich Scangarello, they're not going to win many games. And it doesn't really matter what kind of leader Robert Saleh is, how he, it's just not going to matter. That's the thing. So I can't really say how good of a head coach, Kevin, I'm going to get to you, I promise. I can't really say how good of a head coach Robert Saleh is going to be until I know who his OC is going to be. I believe in Robert Saleh, but it really helps that he gets to work with Kyle Shanahan, who's a top 5 OC in the league. He's not going to bring Kyle Shanahan with him. Thing about Kyle, when he has to replace Robert Saleh, he's not just replacing a defensive coordinator. He's replacing a head coach, a guy who thinks big picture, who has an effect on a team that's beyond game plans and scheme. It's how they play, the passion they play with, all of it. How is he going to replace that? Is Raheem Morris going to be able to fill all of the head coaching duties that I think Robert Saleh filled? See, to me, Robert Saleh is such an amazing guy. He's basically picking up the slack for an offensive coordinator, a great offensive coordinator, but a guy who's very much into the details of offense. Kyle is a detail guy, all right? Saleh's a detail guy too, but he's a big picture guy. And he allows Kyle to be in the details on offense where he's home, where he's comfortable, where he's great. And he picks up the slack of the hows, the mantras, all the other stuff that isn't, the X's and O's of offense. That's Saleh. The messaging, the positivity, all of it, the how, not the, I don't really know, but you know what I'm saying. So when he leaves, who's the new coordinator who has that type of vision, who has that type of panoramic vision, not just Polaroid. I think of Shanahan in the lab looking through a microscope, getting real deep into what exact blocking scheme to use, or how to pull the left guard, or what angle to get the running back, or these blocks. He's great at that. Saleh's the one thinking big picture, and that's not usually the coordinator's job. So Shanahan has to get a brilliant defensive coordinator who has no help. There's no one on the Niners who knows defense. You're on your own. There's no senior guy there helping you, and you kind of need to be a head coach type too, because the head coach we got in Santa Clara isn't the most. I mean, he's down to earth. He keeps it real, but he's not like, he's not that. Saleh looks like he could run for office. He looks like senatorial. Shanahan looks like he has been around football his whole life, and that's it. It's like the difference between Kevin Durant and LeBron James. I used to cover basketball for the Santa Rosa Press-Democrat, and when you would cover the finals, Kevin Durant would come in and he'd be Kyle Shanahan. He'd sit there in his jumpsuit, in his sweatsuit. He's a millionaire, but he's not trying to look like it. He's a basketball player. He's got his little hoodie on, and he's sweaty, and he's got his shorts, and he's not trying to put on airs. He's just a humble basketball player. LeBron James comes in. He's got like a suit on. He's got luggage. He's got the Louis V luggage. He's got the suit, but maybe like it's like the Armani suit, and it's like tailored with special leather freaking shorts. That's him. It's like he just takes he's like, I'm on camera. I represent the state of Ohio. I represent the NBA. It's a whole different thing. Like Kyle Shanahan's like, I represent me and, good football ideas. Robert Saleh's like, I represent the 49ers, the state of Michigan, and the United States of the country. That's the kind of guy they got to get.